Hi guys, welcome to level 2 of our lower body strength training. We're going to start with some goblet squats. So grab one of your heavier weights. We're going to hold on to it with the heels of our hand, and we're going to be right in front of our chair. And what I'm going to do is stick my bottom back as far as I can, touch the edge of that chair, come all the way up. Keep the weight nice and close to your body and all the way up, and just contract your glutes. I'm sticking my bottom back, just slightly touching that chair, and all the way up. Down, touch that chair, and all the way up. There you go. You guys are doing great. So glad you guys are here for level 2. Let's try 2 more of these. Here's one, and last one. We're going to go down, slightly touch that chair, come all the way back, and you're done. We are going to do side lunge with a weight. So hold on to that weight with both hands, feet are together. I'm going to step to the side, do my lunge, and come back. Step to the other side with my lunge and back. As we lunge, try to bring your bottom back and not have that knee go farther than your toes. The knee should stay behind your toes. There we go. A nice side step. Good. And side step. There we go. I'm stepping a little forward from my center foot. Here we go. One more on the other side. And relax. We are going to do a jump squat next. So I'm going to put that weight down, sitting in my chair. On the very edge of the chair, we're going to spring up and do a little jump. Sit back in the chair, spring, and do a little jump. Back in the chair, spring, and do a jump. We're working on our power and some explosive movement in our legs. Do a little jump. Good. We're going to do a couple more of these. Sit and do a little jump. You guys got it. Here we go. Sit, spring right up. Hands go up. Sit and spring up. Let's do 2 more of these. Sit, spring up. Last one. Here we go. Sit and spring up. Excellent job. Roll those shoulders around. All right, for our next one, we're going to hold on to a little bit lighter weight. I'm going to grab a 3-pound weight here. I'll show you this sideways. I'm going to hold on to my chair. And what I'm going to do with a straight back is let one leg come back, and I'm going to tilt and bring my weight down to my toes and back, just like a little teeter-totter. So my foot goes back and my hand comes down. Hold on to that chair and up. Good. Try to keep a nice straight back if you can. Let's do 2 more. There's one. Last one. Leg comes up, touch, and back, and relax. Roll those shoulders around. We're going to do a little kettlebell swinging. So I'm going to hold on to a little heavier weight. I've got about an 8-pound weight here. If you have something a little heavier, you can use that. I'm going to hold on to that weight, hold it up about shoulder width, shoulder high. It's going to come down between my knees and then back up again. And I'm just going to swing that weight right up to the level of my shoulders. And I'm trying to keep my back nice and flat. Keep that back flat. Good. So I'm just sticking my bottom back as I do a little level change. Not really doing a squat here. What we're doing is just sticking our bottom back a little bit and swinging that weight up to shoulder height. Let's do 2 more. 1, 2, and relax. Roll those shoulders around a little bit. The next one we're going to do is a frog pump. I'm going to put the chair over here. So we're going to get on your bed or on your mat. Now we want our knees apart, lying on the mat. And this is just like a bridge, but we're doing a bridge with our knees apart. So keep your knees apart. This is working the inside and our glutes. It's a little different exercise than we're used to. Lift it up and down. It's a little bit harder to do with your feet, with your knees apart. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1, and down, 2, and down. Last one. Boy, you can really feel that on your inner thighs when I do that. Excellent job with that. Now we're going to do our sumo squat. So grab your heavier weight again. Bring your feet far apart. Feet are pointing out to the side. We're going to do a sumo squat with a weight and down. Good. Hold on to that weight. Our knees are apart. This is working the inside of our legs, our groin muscles. There we go. You want to stick your bottom back as we go down. Let me show you a side view. We're going to stick our bottom back, trying to keep a nice straight back as we go up and down. Here we go. Let's try one more. Nice straight back and up. Excellent job. Ooh, we're going to do some lateral jumps. So let's see if we can move some stuff out of the way here. So I'm standing with my feet together. Now what I'm going to do is have my hands up to my chest. I'm going to jump from one side and jump to the other. This is hard because we're not used to jumping. You don't have to jump really far. We're going to jump just like we were ice skating. We're going to jump side to side. If you can't jump, then you can just take a step and do a little curtsy move there. But if you can, try to do a little jump in there. And that's it. Little jump. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2 and relax. The next one we're going to do is a Romanian deadlift. So hold on to that weight. We're going to hold on to that weight, and our knees are about shoulder width apart. And what we're going to do is just have that weight come down about to our knees, and we're going to lift up and tighten the glutes. So the weight comes down to about our knees. Keep it nice and close to your body and squeeze. Good. That's it. Weight comes down to about your knees and squeeze. Weight comes down and squeeze. Good job. Keep going. Nice straight back as you're going up and down and squeeze. Hold on to that weight nice and close to your body, and just do a nice glute squeeze at the end to stand up tall. There we go. Last one and squeeze. All right, we're going to do a calf raise next. So if you have a step, you can do it on a step. You're going to hold on to the chair or your wall, standing on the edge of that step. We're going to go up with both feet and down slow. Up with both feet and down slow. Great exercise for working on your ankle strength, so that when we're out and about, we don't get an ankle injury. Great lower leg strengthening, and it also helps pump the blood out of your legs. You guys are doing great. Here we go. We are going to do 2 more. There's 1 2, and we're halfway done. Let's start from the beginning again. I'm going to bring this over there. We're going to grab our chair, grab our goblet, holding on to that weight. We're right in front of the chair. I'm going to extend my bottom back as far as I can. Just lightly touch that chair, come back up. Bring your bottom back, nice straight back. Touch that chair and stand up. Here we go, you guys got it. We are on the downward side of this workout. Here we go, you know all these exercises now. Lightly touch that chair and we're back up. Bottom back, lightly touch and we're back up. Here we go, let's do 2 more. Here's 1, lightly touch and up. Last one, back, touch and up. Excellent job. Roll those shoulders around. All right, we're going to do our side lunge with the weight. Get some of that stuff out of the way. I've got my weight. My feet are together. I'm going to step out to the side and do a lunge, sticking my bottom back. Step out to the other side with a lunge. Good. Feet together. Lunge to one side. Feet together. Lunge to the other side. As you're doing this, try to bring your outside foot a little farther than your inside foot, a little farther ahead, so that our knees don't go over our toes. And as you're lunging, stick your bottom backwards, and that will keep you nice and straight. Last time on this side. And relax. We're going to try our jump squats again. There's the chair. I'll put the weight down. We're going to sit down on the very edge of that chair. Hands to the side. Now we're going to spring up with a nice jump up into the air. That's it. Sit down. We're going to do a nice spring up. This is a great exercise for working on our leg power. If you can't quite get all the way up, jump, just come up on your tippy toes. But if you can, do a little spring into the air. This is really good for seniors, as we tend not to do any jumping. And jumping is pretty fun. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. We got 1 more to go. And spring and jump. Roll those shoulders around. Excellent job. All right, we're going to work on the other side of our leg. So grab your weight and your other hand this time. So I'm on the other side of the chair. And what I'm going to do is do a little teeter-totter. So my back leg comes back. My head and upper body go down. And I'm using a weight for this. Holding onto that chair, trying to stay balanced. There we go. Bring that weight down as far as you can towards the ground. And that back leg goes back. This is a fun one, isn't it? And down and back. We have 1 more to do. Here we go. All the way down, bring that weight down and back. And you can use a heavier weight with that, this one, because we're just kind of lowering it to the ground. This is an 8-pound weight. We're going to keep holding on to that weight, and we are going to do our kettlebell swing. So I'm holding on to this weight. I'm going to hold it up at about shoulder height. Knees are apart. We're going to bring that weight right between our knees and back up to about shoulder high. And just relax your arms and let that weight swing. And what you're doing is sticking your bottom back. The further back you can stick your bottom toward the wall behind you, the flatter your back will be, because we don't want a rounded back with this exercise. We like a nice flat back. Here we go. You guys are doing great. We are on the downward side of this workout. Let's do 2 more. Here's 1. and 2, and that's it. Roll those shoulders around. Excellent job. We're going to do our frog pumps. I'm going to move that chair out of the way. We're going to get down onto your mat or onto your bed, and your knees come apart. Push that back into the mat, and we're going to lift up and down. Frog pump, they call this. So try to get that back, lower back pressed into the ground before you lift your hips up. So press the back into the ground and lift. Press your back into the ground. We don't want any space under there. Here we go. Keep your knees apart. Let's do 3 more. Here's 1. And down. Press your back down there. 2. And last 1. Up. And relax. Oh boy. I can really feel that. All right, we did our frog pumps. We're going to do our sumo squat. So let's grab our weight again. This time we're going to hold the weight at arm's length, right between our knees, and our squat is going to start with that weight being lowered right between our knees. There we go. That's it. Have a nice straight back. Let me show you the sideways version of this exercise. So it's a sumo squat, so your knees are fairly far apart, toes are pointing out, and we're just kind of loosely holding that weight and letting it between our knees. Let's do 2 more. There's 1, last 1, down and up. Excellent job with that sumo squat. We are going to do our lateral jumps. So I'm going to put that weight down. Make sure I have a little jumping space here. And we're going to stand with our feet together. I'm going to jump to one side and then jump to the other. Jump to one side and jump to the other. Kind of like an Olympic speed skater. And this is how they do it, I'm pretty sure. All right, we want to try to keep that back nice and straight. If you can't jump side to side, then just take a step side to side. I'm going to do a little jump and a little jump. There we go. We're almost done, coming down to the end. Here we go. We got 2 more exercises. I know you can do it. And we're jumping. Here we go. A couple more jumps. Last one. And relax. All right, let's grab our weight. And we're going to do our Romanian deadlift. Let me show you this from the side. Hold that weight right in front. Knees are about shoulder width apart. What I'm going to do is lower that weight, sticking my bottom back. Lower it down to your knees. Come all the way up and squeeze your glutes. All the way down to your knees. Come up, squeeze the glutes. You can also bring the shoulders back a little bit. And that also helps. Squeeze, there we go. All the way down to your knees. Come back up, squeeze those glutes. Here we go, you guys got it. 1 more exercise after this, and you are done. And squeeze, good. All the way down, last one. Up and squeeze. Excellent job. Weight goes down. And I'm going to grab my little step here. I'm going to hang my ankles off the edge of that step, and I'm going to go all the way up and slowly down. All the way up, slowly down. Really building the strength of our ankles. You can't have strong enough ankles, because when we walk on gravel or we step off of a curb, we want to have strong ankles so that we don't, what they call an inversion injury, where you slip a little bit and you sprain your ankle. Here we go. Excellent job with this workout. If you look on the right column at the very top, you can do our standing cool down to stretch out. Let's do 1 more here. All the way up And slide all the way down slowly. And you did it. You did level 2 of our lower body strengthening 2. Thanks a lot for joining us. Make sure you cool down, walk around the house a little bit, and get some water. Enjoyed having you. See you in the next video.